Well, that didn't turn out the way we were hoping. Are you kidding me? We just got shot out to the Carolina Hurricanes. Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you showed up because the Vancouver Canucks did not show up in Carolina. I mean, there was so much optimism walking into this game in the regards to like Pettersson's back, we're going to be good. You know me, I've been posting stuff like we're going to win, we're going to win Stanley Cup. We're going to make the playoffs. Everyone stay relaxed. We got this, right? And no. This is not what we were anticipating, hoping for. And I just want to start by saying this. This game was absolutely boring to watch as a Vancouver Canucks fan. If you're a Carolina Hurricanes fan, I get it. You want to watch this, right? So we're talking 15 shots. 1-5. Did we use up all of our shots last game? 31 shots. And here's the other thing. We're against Washington. It's 31 shots, right? 31 shots, and we get one goal. So if you take half of those shots, you're going to have no goals. I know. It's rocket science right now, isn't it? Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. 2-0. At the end of the day, Carolina looked like the better team. They were the better team. And let's just arguably say they are the better team. Not only that, they went on like what we got some incredible comments in here. Look at this, Dell. Carolina was on a back-to-back, and they looked like the fresher team. We only mustered 15 shots grown. Tomorrow, Toronto and the Canucks will have their back-to-back. No chance, he says, against them. No chance. Here's the thing. Elfrin says we got goalied again. And it's not their starter, right? We got shut out again. We got goalied again. We couldn't shoot the puck again. I still believe this team is going to make the playoffs. Maybe I'm just like totally delusional now. That is very realistic that I could be delusional on this one. I mean, I look at this team and I think we've got to win this, right? We've got to win this. How in the world are we not winning these games? I just don't get it. And I'm sorry, I understand that we aren't going to win every single game, okay? I understand that. But this one is like, you didn't even come to compete. This team is in shambles right now, it feels like. And it's like, you need to come out with better performances like that. Like, and let's be honest, we outplayed the Washington Capitals. We absolutely did, right? We totally did. And then here we are. And it just wasn't a good enough effort. It just wasn't. There was nothing about tonight's game. Listen, I got so bored watching this game, I fell asleep. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how I should have kicked off this video. This game was so boring, I fell asleep. Hit the intro. Why didn't I do that? I don't know. Maybe I'm asleep at the wheel. The thing is that they don't show up, but I do, you do, and that's what matters. So let's talk about this. I'm going to dive into this video, or into this game with you guys, you girls. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. We're going to go into the promo and then get into your comments because there's nothing else to talk about, really. All right, so just a reminder, I do passionate, realistic, honest Canucks content. Like and subscribe because I show up. I show up just like you do. Okay. Well, very first person that's here was Stuart, and he was predicting a win. It was 2-0. No, he didn't predict that. He predicted that. Oh, he was saying during the game it was 2-0. It was 2-0. Navarre said, listen, that sucked. It did suck. It did suck. I don't want to get doom and gloom here. Like, in all honesty, I don't want to get like overreaction theater, but let's be honest, that wasn't good. And you know me, I try to be Mr. Optimistic. That's why I make things like this. Our Canucks will make the playoffs. I still believe this to be true, like I said. Okay? I still believe this to be true. We're going to make the playoffs, everyone. But somehow, somewhat, we got to play better than we did tonight. We have to, or else we won't make the playoffs. And then I'm going to look foolish, okay? Mo says, we need a coaching change. No offense, can't win with the system we are playing and defense. 57 million. No, million? No, 57. Oh, no. We're talking about defense. So you're talking Myers, Juleson, Desharnais, and Susie. When Canucks has the puck, they're watching the puck in their own zone, not moving their own zone, not moving their feet. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's fair. Coach Rob Willie's in the house. Who then should we bring in to coach? Ooh, you want to fire talk it. Bring back Willie D? Wow. Alan Vigneault, Blazer fan, says he would be great too, he says. We ain't making the playoffs, guys. Not playing like we did tonight. But if we played like we did last game, I think we have a good shot. How the emotions go up and down on the very first, very first, every single game. David W. says the 70 mark of reaction video by Lego Rocks featured a claim of this so-called scheduled win by the Canucks or the Canes. This isn't a scheduled win. I don't understand why. Yeah. At least we can settle into reality of no playoffs. I'm not there yet. Mark, good to see you. We need a trade. Yeah, I know a lot of us fans, we feel that way right now. We totally feel that way. Hey, and you're watching off of X. That's awesome. I stream to X, to YouTube, and to Facebook. If you follow me on any of those channels, please take a moment to join us in the live streams or to watch later. That'd be great. Breaking news. Jeremy Jones says PD isn't the answer. Now, in PD's defense, I felt like he looked like maybe our second best player on the ice tonight. I thought it was Hughes, and then it was PD. And I like watching PD play when he is dangerous and he shoots the puck. I like that he's an elite passer. I'm not upset about that. There were some things tonight I was like sitting there going, yeah, we need Pettersson to play this way. So, yeah. So Lego Rock said this is unacceptable from the Canucks and everyone should be embarrassed. Given the score, not even one goal, even while having allowed under 3, that effort would have been for me if a full-time fan get a thumbs down too. Callum, only 14 mother-loving shots, I think it was 15, from professional athletes pretending to represent the Vancouver Canucks. It's frustrating. Hughes is only D-man putting shots out. I mean, right? The only guys I remember showing up were Sherwood, Hughes, and Bluger. I thought Pedersen was there. Hronek is not their savior. No. Carolina focused on Hughes. That was their game plan all night. Smart, right? Really smart. KQ, go Flames. No thanks. Cannot stand the Flames. Certainly Canucks didn't versus those Canes look anywhere close to a playoff team. In under 20 hours, the Canucks will be back again after a multi-hour flight to Pearson. Going to play the Leafs. Yeah. Carolina didn't even play well, and it was just that the Canucks played so bad. Doug, good point. Nothing in Spurger says at least we didn't let any empty netters in. Good point. Yeah. St. Louis will take the last wild card. I don't know. One of my friends messaged me and said Utah's going to make it. Calgary and St. Louis for wild card spots. I don't know. Canucks game vloggers like, I'm so mad at this team right now. I mean, I understand. You know what I kind of felt like tonight? Because I didn't feel like streaming after watching that, but I kind of felt this way. Now I lost my train of thought. I'm so mad at the team right now. I can't remember. I totally blitzed out, man. I'm so mad at this team right now. What was I thinking? I can't remember. I got to move on. I'm so sorry. My apologies. I'll probably remember in a second. Yeah, thank God it didn't go to OT. Yeah, okay, so this is the thing. So we didn't get a point. Are you happy now, everyone? I ain't going to overtime getting a point. Okay, well, this is the other option. This is fun. Yeah, it felt like we were going to get shut out, didn't it? It's so long since we've had a win in regulation. Leafs, Jets, Kings, and Oilers are next. I don't know. Shutout with lack of speed coming from our zone on Carol. I know. Like Boudreau said, mentally weak, pathetic crybabies. After first goal, you can see the energy from the Canucks drop off. This is unacceptable from so-called NHL professionals. It's a bold statement, Doug. Nothing is perfect said. It should also be noted that Carolina averages almost 32 shots and 3.37 goals per game. So defensively, the Canucks played well. That's a positive take. I like that. I like that a lot. Everyone getting sick of talking sitting Brandstrom, 100%. Coach Willie for the Canucks coach today. Absolutely. Is perfect. Moral victories are meaningless. I 55 years and counting. I don't think moral victories are meaningless. That stat is a little bit more meaningless, to be honest. But I like it because it wasn't all bad. It was mostly bad. How's that? Oh, you mentioned him because because the very title of that video pretty much sums up how I'm sure many Canucks fans felt. Yeah, exactly. Unacceptable effort all around. Yeah, could have just said that. PD also gave us so many penalties. Dell, it's all we have at this point. That's right, Russ. You tell him. Maybe last year was the outliner and this year is the norm. Maybe. Galveston is for the coach. The Canucks could have taken care of business earlier in the season, including in Toronto and in OT, but they were but they are where they are, barely in a playoff slot, in large part because of that. That's true. Petey would have scored if Besser passed better. He literally passed that puck behind Pettersson that he had to reach back. Listen, you're right. You're right. Which allowed the goalie to be ready once he shot. You're right. So Coach Rob's ready to go in as the new Rick Tocchet. Sounds good. They took one away. They were only given 14 shots. Are you kidding me? You mean you're telling me that they took a shot away? Like, insult to injury, right? Insult to injury, everyone. By the way, there's 100 people in this stream. That's what I was gonna say. When I was thinking, sorry, this is so long ago. When I was thinking about this stream and not wanting to do that, I was thinking, you know what? I need to go live. You know why I want to go live tonight, even though I don't want to go live tonight? Is because we just need some group therapy. We need some Canucks therapy. Sometimes I think I'm just going to make a graphic and I'm just going to call it tonight is Canucks therapy night. And it's just like, it's really good for the heart, for the mind, for the emotions to just come into RevTrev's stream or watch the video later and just have some therapeutic moments, okay? Where we can just vent, talk about our feelings, talk about our frustrations, our disappointments in life, especially with the Vancouver Canucks. And that's what I'm meaning here. And just go therapeutic. Let's just be therapeutic. Moments, just sitting here and just like sharing, putting it in the comments, me sharing with you, me commenting on your comments. Like they took away a shot. Just doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair. And you know what? Life's not fair sometimes. This is a good moment for us to remember that sometimes the Canucks and sports in general just echoes life, that life isn't fair. They took our shot away. How's that, hey, Russell? Says decent. It's pretty lame. Okay, Mark. Again, they were picking on Hughes. He needs backup. We have a 6'5" player. Where is he? JRNA, use your size. I'm not saying you're wrong. I wish we could do trades with contracts. Pettersson trade with Hughes, right? Besser may very well be on his last legs as a Canuck with the contract that expires in June, and the Canucks team at this point is figuratively speaking treading water. You feel that way too? I feel that way too. How's that? Are we talking about Hughes needs to get the contract? Truly, trade Pettersson. Are we any better with or without him? It's a good question. I would assume that we're better with them, but not at that price. They played Hughes way too much. You can see it, and he's resting on some of his shifts. The problem is a tired Hughes is better than the next D up. Dell, not saying you're wrong. So to Mark Coleman's claim about the Canucks needing a trade, I see a question, David W. says, whether it's because of a retool or a playoff push, the Canucks should make moves going into the trade deadline. They should. Dell believes that Brandstrom is a defensive liability. That's why he doesn't get it. Do you see how Hughes just fired it away a few times? Yeah, he was upset. Mo says that was a boring hockey game. No offense. You keep saying no offense. You don't even have to say that. They need to wake up. They need a wake-up call of something, coach or whatever needs to change. Analytics tell us we freaking lost. I don't normally yell, but take a timeout, please. Are you talking about me? Are you taking? I think you're talking about Rick Tocchet. Yeah, please take a timeout. The problem is we rely too much on our D to generate offense, and we don't get puck down the puck down in the low offensive zest. You're right. Canucks Uncentered. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Without Hronek, games are going to be like this. Low-scoring game, and the Canucks are good defensively. the offense will be inconsistent. So wait a minute. Hronek is the key to a low score or to a high scoring game? Interesting. I mean, the guy never shoots his puck. Gets like 2 goals a year. It's because we have to. I see what you're saying. Because we have to play a full defensive game. Something to think about, everyone. Something to think about. Roberto is here in the building, and he says Forbert, Desharnais, and Juleson are all AHL defenders. And we have a 1-2 Hronek and Hughes, 3-4 blank blank, and 5-6 Myers and Soucy. We need 2 defenders. How are we going to get 2? Zess says the system we play relies too much on the defense to generate offense. And if they wanted to run this system, they should have acquired better defensemen in the offseason. Good point. Good try. You're welcome. Thanks for the therapy, right, Coach Rob? Carolina is a good team, and there are no two ways. But I agree with you. This is the thing. It's not that I was sitting there going, we deserve to win tonight. We needed to earn that win tonight. I thought we were going to have a better performance against the Washington Cap because of coming off that game in the Washington Capitals. I'm like, okay, this team's starting to turn it around. You're right. Carolina's good. They're really good. They just showed us tonight they're much better than us, which is really sad because I thought we were better. We got to change our mentality. Maybe we're not that good. The Blazers fan, if I ever go to another Canucks game where every time the Canucks get a shot on net, I take a shot of Jaeger or something. If I'm not, yeah. This is the thing. Blazers fan, this is what I don't understand about sporting events. I understand that they sell alcohol, people drink it. I get it. They make humongous money off alcohol. What I don't understand is why fans continually, and I'm talking about continually, get blitzed. Like, is it more fun to be drunk at a game that you don't really remember and that you're a big pain, where the fights happen in the stands or in the concourse? Like what is it that you're going to the bathroom every 10 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever it is, and you miss most of the game? Like what is it about that? That's what I want to know. I've been to games and people have been so blitzed. It's like, why did you even come? Why don't you just if you're going to go get drunk, just go get drunk at home? Why would you spend $26 on a beer in Rogers Arena, per beer, I should say, and get blitzed? And then how do you get home? I'm just saying, like, that. This is one of the things that baffles me about sporting events. It's like, I get it. You want to have a refreshment and a beverage. I understand that. Cool. Here's my beverage of choice. Okay. The Pop Shop. We've got the lime Ricky. Okay. I wanted to open this tonight because we were going to win. But guess what? Didn't win. So it stays unopened. And I'm hoping that I get it tomorrow. So that's my little rant on drinking at games. I just don't understand it. Our bottom guys are so cold. Heinen, Hoaglander, Di Giuseppe, Suter, Bluger. No goals from the bottom guys need to help score. Yep, I agree. They need to score for sure. For Shizzle. Just got an email from Canucks asking to buy tickets. How ironic. Hello, group. My name is Callum, and I'm a Canucksaholic, right? That's true. I should do that too. Get me plastered, Canucks. You could do something right. Okay. Philo? Is that what you're saying? Philo? Welcome, Callum. Welcome. Pee-wee 40 needs that. I've never seen that one before. Pee-wee 40 needs to get a few players. 11.6 million. I know, Popeye. Oh, that's a good question. So you can't really see him, but he's down here. with my mini Chewbacca. So, there you go. And you're welcome. Okay. Our defense are awful. Forbert, Desharnais, Juleson, all of them. Yeah, we talked about that. You've already said that. Or someone did. This kind of game really does fall on the coach. It's becoming obvious Tocchet cannot fire these guys up between periods or ever take a timeout in timely fashion. I know if he keeps this up, it's gonna be a lot of smoke and fire. By the way, speaking of Tocchet, I saw, was that Frank Coronado? He said that Tocchet's the kind of guy, okay? Tocchet's the kind of guy that might just say, you know what? I'm tired of this drama. I'm tired of losing. And I'm out. And he just like says, I'm done. I don't want to coach this team anymore. This is not what I signed up for. I was like, wow, if that happens, it's crazy. Even if Brandstrom is a defensive liability, he's still the only guy who can move it. Soucy is a defensive liability, but that is why we had Ian Cole. That's a good point, Roberto. As well are the bottom six is not helping the top six forwards. Heinen, Bluger, yeah. No one's scoring. I mean, not very many people scoring right now. Goalie pulled and tired players on ice. How does Tocchet never take a timeout? Russ, you're speaking to the choir here. Are you kidding me? Missed a penalty shot? Yeah. He's. Justin says we are dead last in shots per game. Power play is awful. Will give the defense a pass, I guess, but maybe coaching is the problem. It could be. Oh my goodness, the Ian Cole stuff. I'm actually shocked that everyone's so high on Ian Cole, but I guess because. I mean, who would you rather have, me, Ian Cole, or Desharnais? You know? Matters protected the net. Zadorov picked the moved up. Yeah, you're right. So we didn't make a trade yet. We get Petey rushing back into the fray. Lancelot and Excalibur, but he sucks. Oh man. Lucky Hronek got Hughes. Without him, oh yeah. Michael says good. Oh, okay, good, but Hronek just eases pressure off of Hughes. Even if he doesn't shoot, he's a threat for other defenders. You're right. Reality check. It's over, folks. At least we have Grogu. Funny thing is, I don't drink. That makes it even better of a comment. That is hilarious, right? I said $26 a beer. It's $24. My bad. Gonna have to take out a loan to have 3 beers. Like when your beer count is more expensive than your ticket, you might have a problem. Show me the money, Hronek, if you are that good. 7.2. Just incredible. Became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Joining the therapy, brother. It was so nice meeting you as well. You're a great dude. I absolutely loved hanging out with you. You're absolutely correct. That's why I don't buy anything at the game other than the ticket. By the way, everyone, give Justin some hype in the chat. The Canucks make me want to drink sometimes, right? No, here's the thing. I want to drink some pop from the pop shop. Some lime to go down. But I can't do it because you can't win. Can't win. Can't win with them. Can't win without them. Blah, 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 right? I want them to start winning tomorrow versus Toronto. It's a start. Boys, listen, let's believe in blue, right? But here's the other thing. If we beat Toronto, like if we lose to Toronto, people will want to have a meltdown. And I'm gonna literally, my stream's gonna be called therapy. And I think I have a special guest for tomorrow night. So I'm really excited about it. But we're doing a therapy session tomorrow. If we lose to Toronto, we're doing a therapy session. Okay. But if we win, let's just act like we're gonna win the Stanley Cup. Okay. You know, how many Canucks fans hate the Toronto Maple Leafs? I'm not one of those guys. I respect their franchise. I respect the team that they built. But I'm just telling you right now, if we beat Toronto, let's all pretend, okay? Let's all pretend like we're going to win the Stanley Cup. That would be awesome. Normally, people get that wasted at games, have a lot of spare change, and they normally are pretty loaded. I mean, but does that make it even better? I don't think so. Plan ahead, take a taxi, bus, or stay in a hotel. Yeah, I guess so. Still, it doesn't make your game experience any better to get blitzed, though, right, Callum? Like, let's be honest, right? I will take Coca-Cola shots. They will give me diabetes every shot they take, right? Oh my goodness. Justin Credible says brutal game, 14 shots, 0 by PD. Really? I thought he had a few. Maybe they got blocked. On an AHL goalie on the second half of a back-to-back is unacceptable. 11.6 for that. Justin, this might be the comment of the night right there. Can I star it? Yeah, I can. But it doesn't show that it's a starred in here. People get wasted at games are normally rich. I don't think that matters whether you're rich or poor. I think if you're going to a game, you've got a certain amount of money anyways. I can't afford to drink there. I mean, not that I drink anyways, but like I could not afford to have 1 or 2 beers at the game because first of all, I hate spending money. Second of all, that's just outrageous. But I understand what they're doing. That's how they make so much money. That's why, but it bothers me. Jersey prices are too high. Like a hoodie there is insane price. I mean, I got this hoodie at Costco for $25. Like this hoodie, just right here. Oh, it's because it's water from this. It's still cold, everyone. Hey, Trev, what do you think we should do to change this tide or this slide we're having? Do you think it's a coaching change? I don't think so. But at this stage, I don't know. I just think like getting healthy, playing better as a team, I think generating more shots is important. I think we're going to be much better tomorrow night. And if we're not, it's going to be the meltdown. It's going to be therapy session. Are we the New York Rangers of the West? It looks like no drunk drivers ever. I agree. How to fire talk? How far target fire talk? Are you talking about firing target? I don't know. With absurd bottom and bring up DP. I think DPD needs to come up. I don't know what Holt means. Oh, no, you're saying, holy schnitzel, you have a chewy too. I know. My friend, she made this for me. Friends of our family, great friends. Look, guys, you got to see how cool these are. Okay. I mean, it's hard to see there. Look how awesome this is. This thing is so epic. I love Chewbacca. Okay. Look at how cool this is. And then she made one of these. This is awesome. And because of her, thank you, Darlene. Doug and Dar. Good friends. Made these. She made this for me. She's super creative. Like her talent level is like through the roof. I bet you if you wanted one, I put in requests, you could buy them. Like they're that cool. So, okay. The stick logo is why I followed the Canucks when I first saw them back in the day. Really? Interesting. Well, Tocchet isn't even signed after this year. I mean, he might not get signed back. I'm starting to believe this current team chemistry roster is uncoachable. The Canucks curse doing its magic once again. Oh. Papa, that was awesome. Okay, coaching is the same coaching as last year. and they all bought in. It's more about the players' professionalism, considering how much they make. The coaches can't teach pride and heart. That's true. Good point. Well said, Justin. Sorry, I thought I was already subscribed. Hey, no worries. Happy to have you here. By the way, 139 people in the chat. This is wild. Trev, how do you explain the great effort in Washington and then tonight's mail-in effort? Doug, I'll just speak straight goods with you. I can't explain it. Patterson's back. Should have been a boost. No, we got worse. I mean, is Patterson kryptonite to us, Superman? Just wondering. I'm joking. Canucks decor summing it up this year. Hughes moves the puck up. Hronek defended the net, but is injured. Myers protected the net. Yeah, I know. This, yeah, it's getting bad. It's getting bad. I know. I like the Leafs. They're my second. Oh, they're your second favorite team. I didn't know that, Del. That's interesting. This Justin, you are supporting a human giraffe ring, a king ring. Beating the Leafs is just as good as winning Stanley Cup. Maybe that's what my thumbnail is going to be. Therapy, winning the cup. That's what it should be for tomorrow night. The Leafs sucked for so long. I think they're going to do well this year. Marner fighting for a contract. That could be true. Skinner was supposed to be not so good a goalie, but they didn't shoot on him in the playoffs. That's true. I heard the AHL goalie on Carolina was like after the game. That was a slackful night tonight. Slackful? I didn't really got much of a workout. Talking to Carolina, yeah. How much you pay for Pop? Okay, this is where the deal comes in. If you go to Dollar Tree, it's $1.50. If you go anywhere else, it's $2.50 to $3. So I just go to Dollar Tree, and then I put it in my mini fridge right there, and have it ready for a Canucks win. But it just sits here. Got to put it back in the fridge for tomorrow because we're going to win. The Canucks are poorly run because they're all about making money. Teams and organizations like Vegas are not afraid to make unpopular decisions because they are committed to winning their success. But what? Show me, Justin. What is it that says? What's an unpopular decision that Vegas has made that the fans or the media didn't like, and what made them possible? Because I don't mind this point. Please back it up. I want to know. Can she make me a captain? No, Russell. Of course not. Next thing you're going to be asking for is Harry Potter. You know what I mean? Like, I love the joke though. That's a great comment. Chewy, yeah, I want one. I can do the Wookiee. I can do the Chewy. Huh? Ready? How's that? Did it come out good? All right, do it like this. See how good that is? I do this all the time. I've been practicing for years. Tocchet is a defensive-minded coach compared to Vigneault. Vigneault, it's been a long time, Raymond. So, I honestly think we need to shake up to this lineup. A star needs to go. If it's Petey or Miller or Besser or one of them have to go, honestly, I would trade Besser for D-Man. Roberto, I think that's the biggest thing. I think we're trading. I think Brock Besser will not be on this team either. Well, he won't be on this team come playoffs. That's past the trade deadline. I don't think he's going to be on this team. That's my big prediction, even though I like him a lot. So then I would trade Höglander and a first for another top defender. I don't want to trade first round picks anymore. Just Pettersson getting pushed over in Nashville series, staying down, and had said everything you need to know. Would you trade Beautiful. Well, I think Fox is older, isn't he? All right, go to Puckpedia. We're going to find out right now. Puckpedia. New York Rangers. So the answer to your question is 26 years old, 9.5 million. Right-handed shot defenseman. He's on a no movement clause come next year. Probably. I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, he's pretty good. So, but where we if we trade Pettersson, where's the goals and shots coming from? Where's the points coming from? How to spell Stanley Cup 2020? The pop bubblegum flavor is one of my. I've never been like a fan of like bubblegum for pop or like like cotton candy. I just feel like that's just wrong, but it's just me. I'm glad you like it though. Carolina is a good hockey team. Canucks are not. If we don't show up right now, we are going to be wild card bait. Oh, Fleury was the example, right, for Vegas. Okay, Justin. I mean that's one, yeah. Well, at least we only lost 2-0. It could have been a blowout. That's true. It's true, Dreamer. Nate Schmidt to Vancouver to clear cap space to sign right-handed pitcher. Yeah, that's true. And that's a great example. If only either the Canucks or Canes see playoff action this season, I see it more likely the Canes will. Of course, Canes are definitely making the playoffs. Marc-Andre Fleury put Vegas on the map. Was great and was a fan favorite, but Vegas nixed him because he didn't fit into their plan to pursue a cup. I don't really want to do anything drastic because of Wielander and DPD. If it's second pairing, all right. D-men we can grab for a draft pick or a mediocre dude. That would be fine. Dreamer says PD was noticeable from what I saw. I thought so. Didn't see the third. I fell asleep in the second intermission and woke up in the third. It's crazy. I don't bet on anything, but everyone dropped $20 on Hughes winning the Hart Trophy. Yeah, right? That'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. I think Tocchet is getting tired of babysitting. Mark, I think you're right. Did you notice all three coaches are having a serious conversation going off the ice in between? I did not notice that. That was a boring game to watch. Just what has happened to their defense. I think more what happened to their offense. Okay, Steve's in the building. Steve and I were talking about the game tonight. Canucks playing suck in North Carolina. Maybe they will have a team meeting and sort things out. Ottawa had a team meeting today. Hope they get smoked by the Leafs and Jets, and then the selling starts. That's right. He messaged me. He hopes the Vancouver Canucks get smoked by the Leafs and Jets so that they can actually make a trade. Yeah. Yeah, spell check is not fun all the time. I don't expect Canucks to even win the cup. That Winnipeg, Minnesota, Vegas will be tough. Yeah, you're right. This year it's going to be tough. Canucks stranded in Carolina due to the storm. Will try to leave for Toronto tomorrow, meaning no morning skate at least before the game. Wow. Things are getting worse, Justin. Petey Hoagland or Desharnais from Panarin, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't do that. Pettersson for Pasternak. And yeah, all the Pasternak stuff is it's totally debunked. Look how dirty this cup is. Oh, it's because we had popcorn tonight, and this is all the butter off the cup. Butter off the popcorn. You know what? Water's better for me anyways than the pop. Unpopular decision by Vegas. Nate Schmidt to Vancouver. Yeah. David W. is responding to my friend Steve. The Jets lost their most recent game in overtime to the Kings 2-1, although the Kings are better built than the Canucks. So that may be bad news for the Canucks in that upcoming game. You know what? We're going to find out if the Kings are better than us. So, Yeah, Canuck era, that Chewy is so good. It's so good. Oh, Stuart, you meant to say 2025? The Canucks are going to win the Cup in 2025. I really think Pettersson played well. I don't think he was the issue, but Miller has to stop with the stupid passes all the time. He's such a lazy player, Trev. Yeah. I think some of the bad passes are true. I don't know if he's lazy. I mean, he hits everything that he sees. I don't know. I understand people are frustrated. Trev, which D-man would you like on your back end, as well as one center or winger would you like to bring in? I want Zadorov back, but that's a pipe dream and it's not going to happen. So if I had to pick somebody else, Rasmus Andersson would be good. Let me think here. I would like to see Bowen Byram. I think he's solid. Noah Dobson, love to have him as well. And then one center or winger that I'd like to have back. Okay, just in that video I made, let's see if you guys can see it. This one right here. I talked about getting Dobson and Brock Nelson. I like that trade a lot for us, but what one winger? I like Ventrano from the Anaheim Ducks. I like him a lot. It's a good question. Something I have to think about more. I judge core by character. In my opinion, the core of this team is Hughes, Garland, Bluger, and Sherwood. That's it. I disagree with that statement. I think Miller's in that conversation. I think Besser's in that conversation. I think Pettersson's in that. I mean, what's the definition of character for you? Because for me, it seems like for me, character is different than what you and I say. So Miller play is so lazy today. It's actually so annoying. But how about Susie? Seems like he goes out so the other team can score on us. I know Susie's struggled this season. I remember last time that was a Colonel. Colonel! For my dude, I don't even know where it went. Did it fall down? Sorry, Raymond. I remember last time I saw the game versus Carolina versus the Hurricanes live in Vancouver. It was exciting as I was watching my washing machine until Petey scored the only goal of off a broken stick in overtime. Well, that's interesting. The Canucks will make the playoffs. You heard it here second. There you go. Imagine an 8-year expansion franchise that has never missed the playoffs and already has the cup. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Laser crossbows, pew pew, right? Canucks making the playoffs even if it comes down to the last game. I agree with you, Dreamer. Can't trade for Rasmus Andersson anymore. I agree. Anytime Susie goes out on the ice, there must be a goal against us. I know it feels like that. Someone tell me where the heck is Besser, and he looks clueless out there. He does. He does. Did you see what he said, Trev? Who said? Yeah, I don't really know what you're talking about. Sorry, enlighten me. The Kings still have a mature, complete, well-established Stanley Cup winning Kopitar versus JT Miller. It's true. I don't think he's not available. Elliott tweeted that he said he hates the Canucks and Oilers and wants to stay in Calgary. Okay. I mean, that he's entitled to his opinion. I mean, Zadorov's like, he was very vocal too. I think you're asking me what defenseman I'd like to see. I didn't say we're trading for him. The question was which defenseman, which winger, which center would I like to see? I would like to see Rasmus Andersson, but if he's like that, forget it. Dobson, Nelson, I like that too. I agree. Nothing is perfect, so wants Tanevs and Forsling back. Well, not for their contracts, but yeah. Character, hardworking, every game, no matter what. Dude, that's JT Miller to a T. I think Canucks need to retool this year and this offseason become next year. Would you trade Besser? I think Besser will be traded at the deadline. That you've heard it here from me. Not that I want him to be traded. I'm telling you right now, he's going to be traded. And someone who can bring the puck out, yeah, it'd be nice. I really like Besser. Went to Notre Dame. Is that what you're saying? I see trading Besser as a smart move if the Canucks don't suddenly rocket up the standings, and given their many issues, I see them this season at best a wild card team. Yeah, I like Brockstar a lot. Brockstar to Mini would be amazing for him. So did Petey hold out on the Canucks just to make sure he makes the Swedish national team for the Four Nations tournament? That's a good question. Probably not, but I don't know. I feel one of Miller or Elias Pettersson needs to be traded during the offseason. Yeah, I just don't see them getting traded. I mean, the no trade clause kicks in before the offseason, right? During the offseason, so you'd have to do it before the trade deadline. First goal was from DeBrusque not moving his feet. Just saying, no, first, yeah, okay, yes. But can we just admit, Blazer fan, that it was an absolute fluke. Absolute fluke that he did what he did. Total fluke. Like, just happened to be standing there, shot it, rebound comes right to him, and he rifles it in. I know that happens in the NHL, so I'm not saying, like, it doesn't count. But it's not like it was – the second goal was nice. You know, Susie and Hoglander for Tanev and a drop. No, I would not do that. Don't trade them now because teams will lowball us. No knee-jerk reaction, please. I agree. Doug, I hear what you're saying about Miller's part of character. Yeah, I know he's ticking you off right now. But you guys can't make decisions on star players after 20 or 30 games. You got to look at the whole sample size of how they played in our team. I'm just telling you right now, his pouty behavior, I don't know. I'm just saying that we want to trade everyone all the time. We lose a game, we're struggling as a team. It's like, let's trade everyone. It's like, you just can't do that. But I understand. We want to win. We want to see this team succeed. And we want answers, but there are no answers at this stage. It's they got to suck it up and they got to play better. 161 people in the chat here, everyone. So awesome. For group therapy, Canucks therapy. Not time to go all in terms of trade. Rather go for a first or second draft pick for Besser to help get rid of bad contracts of Hoglander, Desharnais. Besser has been good, but slow as to Foley. You know what? That might be good. You know what? Like, think about it all in. Imagine if we trade Miller and Pettersson and Besser, the phrase should be all out. Or we're done. Or see you next year. You know what I mean? They're not all in. Did you know that through 41 games, Tyler Myers played the second most minutes for the Canucks, only behind Hughes? That's insane. It's insane. The thing is, if we trade Besser, then what do we do with Miller? You keep him. Without Besser, Miller doesn't play very well? I disagree with that. I think we've seen that a bit. So if we trade Besser, Miller might go as well. Maybe they'll do that. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we got to give Myers some credit here. Doesn't every Canadian team do the same thing when they lose? I agree. They do. Connie says I do better, a better Chewy growl in her. Ooh, we're gonna have a Chewbacca contest the next time when we actually meet. That would be great. And I would love to hear it. I'd love to hear it, Connie. Petey was rather unhappy at the end of the game. He did not wait for the other players. He just left the players. Wow, I didn't know that. I was just fuming about the loss. I think we need a coaching change or a new system change. It's possible, Cousin Vinny. Wanting to trade people. Yeah, I know. Every Canadian fan base wants to do that when we lose. When they lose. I wish Ian Cole was still around instead of Myers. I know it's shocking that people say this. Despite Cole had deciding bad bounces twice in the second round of the playoffs last year, then better than Myers' blind backhanded pass to nobody in OT. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Raymond. Do you think Bettman should be fired? I don't know. I know people don't like him, but he's done some things really well. I don't know. We all need a group hug to heal out. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're in therapy session right now. Go all Jerry Jones and the Canucks. We all in, boys. Yeah, what did Jerry Jones do last year? Jack squat. Didn't bring anyone in to help their team out. Didn't go get Derrick Henry. He goes to Baltimore. Look at how good he is. Should have went and got him. Jerry Jones isn't all in. It'll be interesting to see what happens in Miller's point production should Besser be traded because Besser's contract expires in June. There's no guarantee the Canucks will resign Besser. There is no guarantee. Rev, do you actually believe we have hope against Toronto tomorrow? Absolutely. Yeah, we can bounce back. But I know it's doom and gloom right now for the Canuck fan base, but I'm still optimistic. Do you think the Canucks should claim Sprong off waivers? Nope. The Leafs have been an inconsistent team, but the Canucks also been Canucks haven't been inconsistent. They get consistently bad in the last 4 games. Maybe not against Washington. Bettman should not be fired. Okay. There's no way Tocchet can get fired after our captain said he's the best coach he's had. That's cool. Trick is to start a yawn and stretch and go into it. Just ask Grogu. That's awesome. You can't fire Bettman. He needs to resign until they find a new commish. Yeah. What is he? Justin Trudeau already? Jerry Jones with the Kool-Aid. Yeah. All right, everyone. It's been an hour. It's been an hour with you. 58 minutes will be an hour by the time we say goodbye. Thanks so much. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing group therapy or we're going to be planning the parade. That's what we're doing. It's going to be group therapy session or planning the parade. That's what's going to happen tomorrow night. Come tomorrow night to the post-game show. I might do it right after the game, depending on what it looks like for my family and stuff. So, yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for showing up, even when the Canucks didn't. You guys and girls are amazing. I really, really appreciate you. And as always, Canucks are going to make the playoffs, and we're going to believe in blue, and we're going to continue to cheer. Go, Canucks, go.